So you're in dual mode and now you want to start setting up your scenes, taking something that was just designed for horizontal and then also create a concurrent vertical stream at the same time with the same feel, but maybe a different setup. So obviously in a camera scene, you can just play, it's like any other camera scene. If you want that exact same feed, you just want to be mindful of your kind of center zone. In this scene though, all right, I've got a background. And you can see that the same way that you would add a background, it's going to bring it in over there. It is going to crop it. So if you wanted to make this an overlay and customize that, you can totally do that. Let's see. I got another picture here. Let's see. If I want to add this as my background, okay. Then I can, by using the Option button on my keyboard, I can duplicate this and bring it over here. Now you're like, now I can design this, position this where I want. If I now want to rotate this, I can double click on this, rotation, and it snaps. Super snazzy. So play around with this till you get the feel that you want. So now we've got our background and then we've got a copy of the background. If you want to rename these things, you can, or you don't have to. Now for this camera feed, I want this obviously Y, but now I want to have a vertical version over here. You can duplicate this the same way by holding down the Option key and dragging and dropping and then resizing. Or you can do an overlay here. However you want to bring on a camera overlay, you can go up here, new camera overlay, say what camera you want, and then you just move it over. Now, if you're like, wait a second, if yours defaulted to wide, that's probably just the last way that you set up an overlay. So you can double click this or click on the pen, change the shape, make it custom, and all of this is completely custom design. I love being able to show and hide these overlays here, these windows. So if you want to do that, the shortcut is Command and the little backwards comma right underneath your escape key. But you can show or hide that if that makes it easier to kind of design these things. So what do you do in a case like this where you have yourself and a guest and maybe some assets? It's the same process. If you want to just drag and drop and copy, you can do that. So let's say I want myself over here, but I want myself to be smaller. I tend to set my cameras to custom. But like, let's say I want myself here. I'm going to hide those overlays so I can really see, and you can snap things to grid. And then I'm going to Option, let go. I'm using my trackpad and the same type of thing, but maybe I want my guest to be a little bit bigger. And use these grids. And then, oh, I really want to make sure I have the Ecamm fam in here. There you go. So I'm going to stop this tutorial right there. There's so much that you can do. Obviously, design your shows how it makes sense to you. And if you come up with any cool tricks or tips, please let us know. Share. We're all growing together. I also really enjoy setting up folders in my overlays panels just to keep things orderly. Maybe I'll do some more tutorials later on, but this should be enough to get you up and running. Welcome to dual mode in Ecamm. See you around, guys.